Okay,
Do you not work for the public?
No, I don't work for the public.
Yeah, see, and this is a fundamental misunderstanding that these people don't believe that they work for the public. They think that they work for the open air prison, which I guess technically is true because they much more serve that interest than ours.
I work for the state of New York.
And that is the issue. They believe that the state of New York is an entity outside and above the public that gets to treat us like open air prisoners. Hello, everybody. How are you doing on this fine Monday? My. I have had a very eventful past 24 hours. Yesterday, I was sitting at home, minding my own business, eating the most beautiful charcuterie board I ever saw in my life, doing my little meal prep, and all of a sudden, Bam Margera goes on his Instagram and says, "That surprise witness, I love you."
That surprise witness, I love you. I just saw what you said. Brilliant. And my friend I'm at Carrie Getz's birthday party with his son, and he said that you live right around here in Philadelphia. I want to do an interview with you.
Next thing, before you know it, he's at my house. We're doing an interview. We have so much footage recorded. But honestly, y'all, I'm still a little bit just processing the whole situation. We are going to be recording more today. So I wanted to just get something out for y'all today. I wanted to do this reaction video to Long Island Audit, but don't worry. There will be a lot of Bam Margera content coming soon. It was a great visit. There was a lot of stuff that Bam did not know that I was able to tell him. So he was in this very, very room last night. I had to have Prim help me put the room back together this morning. But like I said, I wanted to get something out today, and I'm not going to be able to get the Bam stuff out today. It's going to probably end up being a multiple part series. We're probably going to have to cut it up into a bunch of different parts. I didn't go to sleep till the early hours in the morning. It was crazy, but that is not what I'm going to be talking about here today. I wanted to just update y'all, let y'all know that did happen. I'm still reeling from it. Prim's still reeling from it. Jake's still reeling from it. I mean, it was pretty crazy. It happened pretty fast. And you know what they say, if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. So thankfully, all of the things that we have already been doing over here at this house, we had the studio ready, we had the green screens ready. We're going to be zipping and zapping Bam through every place, it was crazy. Anyway, what's really funny about this channel is that I just do whatever I want to do. So whoever's still here watching these videos, y'all don't ever know what y'all are going to get from day to day. Is Bam Margera going to be here? Am I going to be talking about Long Island Audit? Is it blind? Who knows? Who knows what's going to be happening over here at That Surprise Witness TV? Okay. Anyway. Okay. So without further ado, y'all do know that Sean Reyes has court coming up this weekend on Sunday at 9 a.m., which I do plan on going to. He's been going through different places in New York to see how the New York Police Department acts. There's one specific policy that the police do have, the NYPD do have, that is absolutely unconstitutional. There's many laws against this policy that they have, including the First Amendment of the United States Constitution, including a city ordinance that the city council passed for the exact purpose of overriding this policy, and including a state level law, all of which say you are allowed to record the police in their course of duties. Well, the police went ahead and decided that they didn't want to follow that law and they want to break that law. So Sean has been going around New York, different places here and there, to see how this policy is enforced. And there is one, let me pull up his channel. So there is one video that he did post recently I want to do a reaction to, but it's a little bit longer and I'm getting a little later start than usual today. This one right here, NYPD Tyrant has zero knowledge of the law. That one I did want to react to, but that one is 31 minutes long. Usually if it's a 31-minute long video, that means it usually takes me like about an hour or more to record it. Then I have to edit it. So I got a later start than usual today. So I think I'm going to do this video right here. Short-tempered DMV manager calls NYPD to remove journalists, gets educated on our rights instead. People are just texting me, hitting me up about this Bam stuff. Everyone's freaking out because it's like morning right here. Okay, so this is the video. It has 312,000 views. It's from 4 days ago. So again, My head is all over the place today because people continuously are blowing up my text messages. Like people are like, oh my God, my sister texted me, my friends from law school, one of them who went to Westchester. They're all like, you actually met Bam? You actually interviewed him? I'm like, yes, girl. Anyway, so let me go ahead and get started with this video. I'm gonna pull it up. So it says, gets educated on our rights instead. So thankfully, it looks like Sean does not get arrested in this video. So without further ado, let's see how this goes.
You can't take videos in here
Why would that be?
because this is a state.
Just right off the bat, her mask etiquette is impeccable. It's right around exactly where you would want it to be to guard off the most particulates, right? Like not over her mouth and not over her nose. It's just like a prop at this point, like she's playing theater.
Place you're not permitted to take video of here.
It's my constitutional right,
I
ma'am.
don't care what it is. Get your phone out of my face.
They always talk about it being in their face. Girl, you are 15, 20 feet away.
Not in your face, ma'am.
Are you recording this?
Sir, calm down.
I will ask you to leave otherwise.
Sir, calm down. What's with your bad attitude?
And this is the slippery slope. The police think just because they can tell somebody not to record in their precinct, which they cannot do that. That is unconstitutional. Now it's the DMV, then it's the city hall, then it's the borough hall, then it's anywhere and everywhere you can't record. But let me tell you, I promise you one thing, they are recording you.
Jeff.
No, you have the bad attitude. You just want to be a smartass.
NYPD, can we ask you why you're filming them?
Yeah, as soon as I get your names and badge numbers, I'll be more than happy to talk to you guys.
Can we
Yeah.
get some identification from you now?
No. This is going to aggravate me. I'm going to be aggravated again. There's going to be one of them aggravating one. But I like whenever Sean puts it in the title, like they get educated instead. Thank God we already know how it's going to turn out. They're going to get educated.
Hey, what's up, guys? Long Island Audit here. Back again with another video. Today we're at the New York State Department of Motor Vehicle here in Staten Island, New York. We're here today, as always, to peacefully exercise our First Amendment right to film in public and publicly accessible areas to promote transparency and accountability within our government
Must have been windy.
and to ensure that our public servants recognize our rights and treat us with respect. Let's get into it. All right, guys, so we're just getting inside the Department of Motor Vehicles here. To our left, as soon as we walk in, we have a bunch of different applications here. Over here we have DMV Service Center. Let's take a look in the main part of the Department of Motor Vehicles here. It's a pretty big size Department of Motor Vehicle.
I like how Sean is now doing like to the left. You're going to see these applications. Here's this other stuff. I like that. Look at her. She's already getting mad. She's already getting riled up.
So over here we have testing and investigation.
Sir.
We have the administration over here.
Take video in here.
Here it is.
Excuse me, ma'am?
You can't take
And right off the bat, where's her sense of decorum? Where you can't shut up. Why are you talking to people like that? Why are you talking to people like that?
videos in here
Put your
Why
mask
would that
on. If you're gonna have it on, just put it on, girl.
because this is a state place you're not permitted to
Because it's a state place, you're not permitted. You have it backwards, sweetheart. Because it is state place, you are permitted, is what you actually meant to say.
take video of here.
Because this is a state facility.
Hold on.
Immediately escalating.
So apparently because this is a state facility.
Yeah. No.
Why she got that mask on? Why? It's just a chin decoration at that point.
All right, well, I don't really understand why it would be not allowed. Richmond District Office information.
No.
Oh, hi, sir. How are you?
Okay.
Who are you? Why are you walking up to me? And you probably cannot help me. No. Go back to what you were doing, Colonel Sanders.
Who are you?
I'm the office manager.
And your name?
Taking videos.
And your name?
And you're taking videos.
Office manager. And your name is?
DMV. And why are you taking videos in here?
I'm asking your name, sir.
No, I'm asking you a question first.
Listen to this tyrant. He's getting cranky and upset because somebody don't want to answer his question that they definitely don't have to answer.
No.
I told you who I am. Who are you?
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't tell me who
You said your job title.
you were.
Okay, yes, I did.
No,
I
you
told you
didn't.
I was the office manager.
That's not who you are. That's what you do. And that's a real big problem with the capitalism open air prison we live in. People are starting to think that what they do is who they are, and it's not. And I'm saying that to you too. What you do, who you work for, and what job you do to make money is not who you are. You're so much more than that. Okay. But for this man, at least the name would suffice.
Okay, when your
Okay,
name.
you recording this?
And your name?
Are you recording this?
God, shut up. Are you recording this? Are you recording it? Yes, obviously. Ew, go away.
Sir, calm down.
I will ask you to leave otherwise.
Sir, calm down.
I'm fine.
Look at him already ripping and raring for a criminal trespass charge.
Why are you
You
recording
seem to be
here?
agitated. Sir, who are you?
I am the office manager
And
of
your
DMV.
name, sir. And your name,
And
sir.
your name. And who are you from?
Sir, I don't have to
Who are you from?
answer that question.
Who are you from? They all talk like mafia. All of them. Who sent you?
Neither do I. Okay,
Do you not work for the public?
No, I don't work for the public.
Yeah, see, and this is a fundamental misunderstanding that these people don't believe that they work for the public. They think that they work for the open air prison, which I guess technically is true because they much more serve that interest than ours.
I work for the state of New York.
And that is the issue. They believe that the state of New York is an entity outside and above the public that gets to treat us like open air prisoners and tell us what to do all the damn time. And I'm sorry, I'm just not going to be. When I leave this earth in a very long time from right now, I know for a fact I will be leaving this earth with more people understanding that when you work for the state of New York, you work for the people, you work for the public. The state of New York is not in charge of anything. The state of New York is the people. And I promise you, we are going to work toward a world together where people know that, including people who do work for the state of New York. Definitely work for Sean because he pays taxes in the state of New York.
The state of New York works
So this man definitely works for Sean.
for who?
Okay, the state of New York works for who?
The
Okay?
public.
Okay, are you here
You're
for a
paid for
reason?
by tax dollars, correct?
What's that?
You're a public servant, correct?
I don't know whether you pay taxes. I don't know if you're a New York State resident.
He is, but he's not going to pull that one out.
So if you don't pay taxes, you don't. That doesn't make any sense, sir.
What you're doing
It doesn't make any sense.
here doesn't make
So
any sense.
if I can,
All right, I'm going to ask the
if I
police
can-
to have you removed.
whoop.
I'm going to ask the police to have you removed. Shut up.
You can ask the police anything you want.
Okay.
You can do whatever
Why
you
are you
want.
recording?
What is your name, sir?
Okay?
What is your name?
I don't have a name. I don't have a name.
You don't have
What
a
is your
name.
name? What is your name? Why
It's pretty
are you
sad that you
recording?
don't have a name, sir.
Okay.
Sad that you don't
Are you
have a
here
name.
to help? Are we here to help you?
I would
Are
like
you
you to
here for
help.
something?
I would like you to help me with your name.
Okay.
And I
My
would
name
appro-
is Jeff.
Why was that so hard, Jeff?
Jeff.
Okay,
There you
now
go.
what is your name?
Nice to meet you, Jeff. My
Now,
name
what
is Sean.
Okay, Sean. And who do you work for, Sean?
I work for myself, Jeff.
Okay,
I'm not
you
a
work
public
for
servant
yourself?
like you.
You're
No.
not
When you work for yourself in the open air prison, they say you don't have a real job.
a public servant.
No.
Okay. So you're self-employed.
That's correct,
So
Jeff.
why did you come into DMV
Oh,
today?
I don't want to discuss anything further with you.
You don't want to
at this
discuss
time,
anything
Jeff.
further with me?
Yeah, at this
Okay.
time, Jeff. Thanks, Jeff. Thanks. Appreciate it. So I guess we have the security officers here. 1, 2, 3 over here
Open air prison guards are starting to swarm.
surrounding me because Jeff wants to start a huge scene for no apparent reason. So they have these kiosks here, ladies and gentlemen. Back to our video. There's kiosks here for DMV service. All the DMV windows.
It's a nice big DMV. Looks clean.
Over here, typical DMV, right? Nothing new here. Office manager Jeff did not seem too happy with us exercising our constitutional rights, which is definitely interesting. He came out of this office here, the administration office. I thought it was a valid question. Why not? I thought that's a valid question. Well, there's a bunch of cameras in here, ma'am.
If you don't want to be on camera, you better talk to your boss about it because look at all the cameras all over this place.
There's a
Look how she's slithering away. She's slithering and sliding away.
whole bunch. Not just mine. It's not in your face, ma'am. Why do people always say that I'm putting my camera in their face?
They do.
I've
your
never
face.
put my camera in someone's
He is so respectful. Sean does not put his camera in people's face.
face a day in my life. That would be extremely rude and disrespectful.
Exactly.
That's ridiculous.
Good morning, sir.
Hey, how are you?
Good, how are
Oh
you?
my God, these plain clothes officers with no badge displayed.
I'm doing well.
Everything all right?
Hey, how are you, sir? Yeah, everything's great.
Just curious why you're filming in the building.
Oh, you guys are law enforcement? Yeah. Can I get your name and badge numbers?
Can we, NYPD, can we ask you why you're filming?
No, that name and badge number means what is your name and what is the specific number that you are assigned. It does not mean you just shout NYPD. Do you have ID? No. Y'all need to learn how to act.
Yeah, as soon as I get your names and badge numbers, I'll be more than happy to talk to you guys.
Sergeant Bello, 7-2.
Sergeant Bello?
Yes.
Sergeant Bello?
LaDuca, 36.
Sergeant?
72, yes.
Sergeant Luduca. And your name and badge number, sir?
Alisair, 115.
Alisair?
Alisair.
Alisair.
Ali Sayer, only one knows how to act so far. Thank you, Ali Sayer.
Thank you.
Can we
Yeah.
get some identification from you now?
No.
Oh, you didn't give me your identification, to be fair.
No, I gave you, tell
Sure,
me
my
what
name
your
is Sean.
Sean.
Yeah, my name is Sean. I'm an independent journalist. I'm gathering some content for the story. I'm working on a story here at the DMV. So that's what I'm doing here. So.
All right.
Okay.
Have a good day.
Thank you. You have a great day as well. Take care.
Bye.
Can you guys do me a favor, please? If you can. Just, I don't want it to escalate the situation. So if you could explain to the office manager that I'm well within my rights to do what I'm doing. So that way he kind of escalated the situation before. And that's not what I'm here for. I'm here, I just told you what I'm here for. I'm just here to take pictures and video, exercise my constitutional rights.
Did you let him know that when you spoke to him?
Yeah, I mean, he wouldn't identify himself. Just like I told you guys, I wasn't going to talk to you unless you identify. I think it's, as a public servant, you should at least identify yourself, and then I know who you
Well,
are.
that's why we did.
Yeah, exactly, and I appreciate that. Yeah, I think that's fair.
Okay. What I will say, these two non-identified cops, whatever, Bello and whatever, they do have a bad tone. They have a bad attitude, nasty face contortions they're making, but they're saying the right things and they're doing the right things, which is, yeah, that's, we understand the rules, all that. They're acting like they don't really want to explain the law to the DMV manager. What was his name? Jeff? They're acting like they don't really want to explain. So I was like, did you not explain that to him? Why don't y'all just go over there and be like, he's allowed to film? But I have to say, all things considered, I would have to give them a B, even maybe a B plus, because they didn't keep him for very long. They did try to get the ID, but Sean said no. And they said, okay, bye. Like, so far, so good.
And I told you who I was.
It's unusual to film with you, so that's why we asked him.
It's not that unusual. It's very common now at this point, especially in New York after how y'all been acting.
Oh, yeah, no problem.
There's no one else.
In your journalism
profession, yeah.
some places are a little more higher security than others.
Oh, yeah.
Here they go. Oh, they cannot just walk away. They can't just let it go. They got to get the higher security. Got to always explain something.
That other places do not get. So that, it does raise like their levels.
Yeah, that's fine. And like I said, I have no problem saying who I am.
Areas can't be filmed like in the testing area.
Oh, yeah, I'm not taking any tests.
Anybody, don't film in there.
Yeah, I'm not taking any tests.
Just don't disrupt anybody else's daily activity, okay?
Okay. There's a court side? Oh, the traffic court. Gotcha.
Yeah, there's no film.
Don't interrupt anyone's daily activity. Shut up.
Okay, no problem. In the courtrooms. Gotcha. No problem. Take care. Take care, Sergeant.
Take care.
Please watch the board for your number to be called. Applicants only. So this is the testing facility, testing area over here. The written test room. So hopefully, Office Manager Jeff got a good education here today. See if we could speak to him. I'd love to have a good conversation with Office Manager Jeff, because I'd like to explain to him. So those were NYPD sergeants, as you all saw. Thankfully, they didn't violate our constitutional rights here today, because I would like for everyone to get an education, right? They need everyone here to get an education, as far as this woman here who originally said that it was unlawful to record inside of the Department of Motor Vehicle. Excuse me, sir?
Unless you have...
Oh, I'm just... No, I'm okay. Yeah, I'm looking for Jeff. I'm looking for Jeff.
Looking for Jeff?
Yeah.
Right.
It's not a private office, sir.
It is.
It's not.
You can't go behind it.
But am I going behind it?
Nah, but you film it. You can't do that.
Why couldn't I do that?
Because you can't.
People don't appreciate you filming everybody.
Jeff, nice to see you again.
Yes.
People don't appreciate your First Amendment right. Too bad, so sad.
Did the officers educate you, Jeff?
No, they didn't educate you. Neither did you.
What?
Okay.
I mean, I think he did, right? What's with your bad attitude, Jeff?
No, you have the bad attitude.
Oh, he's so cranky. Every time these people start lashing out at Sean, the only thing I honestly can really think of is how do they treat their wives and their children? Like, I just think, you know, his kids must hate him.
Just want to be a smart ass.
No, I think that you are just trying to escalate the situation, Jeff.
No, not at all.
See, look, there you go. Get your own privacy in public. Wow. So I wanted to have a good conversation, like I just said with Jeff, and he didn't seem to.
Oh, she's over there with that mask down around her chin, telling people, talking, riling it up, agitating and instigating. Look at her. Oh,
It's my constitutional right,
I
ma'am.
don't care what it is. Get your phone out of my face.
It's not in your face, ma'am. It's not in your face. You're causing a scene, ma'am.
she is.
You're causing a scene.
He's causing a scene.
You need to calm down. There's no need for that. I mean, she keeps talking about me, so I'm going to answer her.
Period.
No one's going to get rid of me, ma'am.
Whatever.
What's wrong with these public servants?
A lot.
How they
Sean.
treat the members of the public. It's ridiculous.
A lot is wrong with them. A lot is wrong with them.
Completely ridiculous.
Completely.
They don't like the answer that they got from law enforcement. That's the problem. That is the issue. That's the issue here. They didn't like the answer. They wanted the law enforcement to remove me from the building. Ridiculous. All right, guys, so we are going to take another lap around the facility here, the Department of Motor Vehicle, and then we're going to be getting out of here. All right, guys, so we're just getting out of the New York State Department of Motor Vehicle here in Staten Island, New York. So that escalated quickly. Started off with the public servant who obviously did not understand our constitutional rights or the law, saying that it was unlawful to record inside of the Department of Motor Vehicle here. I asked her why, and she said that it's a state building, that it was prohibited. I don't know where these public servants that work in these various departments across the country get this information from, but state building means it's a public building and it's a constitutionally protected activity.
They are so crazy
To gather news content, hold our government accountable, and promote transparency in our government. Then to top it all off, I understand why her attitude was so poor, because Office Manager Jeff, horrible, escalated the situation, wouldn't identify himself, threatened to have me removed from the building. Just horrible. There was no need to treat a member of the public that way, but now I understand, you know, it comes from the top down. Office Manager was horrible, escalated situation. At the very end, you know, cursing, calling me an a-hole.
Horrible. Calling him all kinds of things. And he works for us. Talking about, I don't work for the public. I work for the state of New York. Sir, read a book.
There's no need for any of that. That's not what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to educate. I'm trying to promote transparency within our government. Educate the public on our rights. That's all we're trying to do here today. But he wanted to escalate. Security guard says you can't record towards the office. They call to.
They're crazy over there. Like, they are so reactive. The very slightest little thing will just set them all the way off. You don't even know what they're going to do.
Two sergeants and an officer that come out immediately. You know, where's your ID? Identify yourself to us. No. That's not how this works. You identify yourself to a member of the public, and then if I choose to, I will tell you who I am.
Exactly.
But you're not going to get ID, and I'm not going to identify myself to you or tell you anything about what I'm doing here unless you identify yourself properly as a public servant. And to their credit, after a little bit of pushing, they did. But, you know, this should be a lesson to everybody. When they say that I'm putting a camera in someone's face, that's a false statement. That is a blatant lie. No one's putting a camera in anyone's face. I've never done that.
Yeah, no, she literally was walking away from him and was a good bit of distance away from him and then turned around and said, "Get your camera out of my face." Girl, the back of your head was the only thing in his camera. It just physiologically couldn't have been in your face. You turned around and faced the camera.
Since I've started auditing the government, never once. Just pointing a camera in your direction and then you want to act like a tyrant or act like a
So stupid.
a selfish child or act, you know, in a way unbecoming of a public servant. That's your problem. You made yourself part of the story, not me. But anyways, guys, as always, let me know what you think about this one in the comment section below. Stay safe. God bless. I'll see you in the next video. Long Island Audit. Peace.
Okay, so I am going to batch film a couple more videos, and I'm going to try to get part 1 of the Bam Margera interview out on BJ Investigates this week. Now, we already had a different video lined up, but I do want to start getting these interviews out and showing and sharing Bam's truth with y'all. As far as the Long Island audit story is concerned, I do plan on being there to support peacefully within my rights in court on Sunday. Sunday morning is what they said court was on, so I'm going to be there. If y'all want to come over around there, it can be like a little bit of an informal meet and greet, but I'm going for court. I'm not going for a meet and greet. In the meantime, yeah, these people at the DMV did not know how to act. I'm very glad that these 2 sergeants showed up and were like, okay, look, we don't want no more smoke over here in the NYPD because they really don't know how to act. I will be doing another reaction video pretty soon with that longer one, the one where he did go to like another precinct or whatever and had to deal with the tyrants who were like, you can't record in here. That one's going to end up being a little bit longer, and I wanted to get a few more other things done today, but that's all I really had for this video. In the meantime, facts ain't defamation. Love you, mean it. Okay, bye.